Hey guys, it's Frantos. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be making my dad's pasta. The ingredients you need will be virgin oil, salt,
I-focus mo. Parang
parsley,
tinuturuan siya.
ground black pepper, three bell peppers, two packages of sausages, and then here's the sauce you need: classic Alfredo, two full containers with also 2 boxes of rigatoni.
Dapat pinapak...
The first step is to cut the bell peppers, but then while you do this, you can also start boiling the water for the pasta.
Huwag mo pakita ha, wala akong damit ha.
So while you boil the pasta, it'll be ready depending on the fire and the heat of your kalan. I put it in a plate to keep my kitchen clean, but it's up to you guys whatever peppers you want to use, because I use red, yellow, and orange just to keep the aesthetic cool for my brother, because he likes the aesthetics and it makes it feel like it's yummier. So the next step is to cut up the sausages and then also peel the onions, the cebollas. So this is the pasta that my dad has passed on to me, because whenever I was feeling down or feeling upset before, my dad would cook this for me and I would feel better. He taught me this, so whenever I'm alone with my brother, I cook this because it's an easy cook. Right now I'm just stirring up the rigatoni. I already put it with the olive oil and it's already been boiling, so it usually takes up to 14 minutes on a regular pot, but since I'm using a bigger pot and since every kalan's different on the fire setting, it might take longer, it might take shorter. So I don't know the name of this pasta, but we'll just call it my dad's special. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. So I finished cutting up the ingredients. I'll be showing you guys. This is the bawang or garlic, cebollas or onions, bell peppers, sausage, asin or salt, and pepper. So the first step is to be warming up your pan or pot that you'll be using. This is a special pan for us because my mom brought this from the Philippines, so we've been using it ever since. So make sure that your heat is on medium and just wait until the pan warms up, and after that you add the olive oil as your first step. So first you add the olive oil, not too much but not too little, be generous. Then after, you add the cebollas and bawang, the garlic and onions. So what you guys want to do is gisa them or saute them, the onions, the garlic. Wait until they get caramelized. Make sure that you're spreading this even. When you cook the sausage, they shouldn't take too long because they're already flour boiled. And my dad and I already finished what's it called, separating the water in the pasta, so it's already in the other bowl. So I added more oil because it was a little too dry, but you shouldn't be like spinning it as much as you should. It's just once you see that one side's getting cooked more. So just wait until it gets caramelized before you add the sausage. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. This process shouldn't take long while you cut and get the ingredients. This is at max 30 minutes to cook. And if you're even faster, then it'll be easier because this isn't too many ingredients in this pasta. So I'll be getting the sausage ready. So now we'll be adding the sausage. Be careful not to burn yourselves. We'll do it slowly. We'll add it to one side. And now just mix it around so it cooks even and equally. Make sure that no sausage is just left at the top because then it won't be cooked. But this shouldn't be a long process. Just do it for a few minutes. Don't overcook it because we still have to add the other ingredients with it. So I hope your guys' day or night is going good so far. My day just started because I woke up about 2 hours ago. I slept late because I was just catching up on videos, and I've been just catching up and relaxing on my break. My school starts in about 2 weeks, so I'll be taking this time to just relax and take a break from school. Remember, make sure that you cook this evenly. Make sure that no sausages is left on top because we really can't just not cook this. Make sure the onions are getting in there, the bawang, the cebollas. And once you're done sauteing this or gisang, you add the 2 sauces that you have, Alfredo. I already shook them beforehand and I already opened them. So here we'll be adding it equally to both sides. And we don't want to waste the sauce, so I usually add a little bit of water, mix it, and add more into it. Make sure you guys don't waste food. So now we'll be doing the same thing, mixing it all together. If you guys need to, you can either higher the heat or lower the heat depending on your oven. So just get everything mixed up together. And while you do this, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt and some pepper. Of course, you guys don't have to add just a pinch. It's up to your tasting and your liking, so you can add more, add less. So now, after a few seconds of getting the pasta mixed in, or getting the sauce mixed in, you can add your pasta slowly. Make sure you guys let this simmer for a few minutes before adding everything else. Make sure it's equally distributed. While you're waiting, you can always wash your dishes at the same time so you don't end up eating then having to wash after you're full. So shout out to my dad, he's been helping me with the camera work. This is my first video where I have someone else hold it while I'm actually doing something, so this will be a different type of video, but this won't be the last. Just make sure your area is clean. You don't want to clean after you're full, and it looks better when everything's just out of the way. Don't forget, we're gonna add the bell pepper for the very last step after the pasta because we still want this crunchy and still fresh, so that's why we'll be cooking for a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2, so it doesn't get soggy and soft. And now we'll be adding the pasta. We'll do this slowly so it doesn't spill all over us. Hey guys, while I was editing this video, I saw in the background some items that were really obvious, and I wanted to just say that my mom is sobrang madiskarte sa buhay because this coffee jar she would reuse for other items like sugar, sometimes salt. So it's just showing that my mom is really resourceful. She won't waste anything in our household. Remember, don't add too much because then you won't be able to mix it. So this is the first layer. Make sure it gets to the bottom. And once you're ready, just add more, but make sure the pasta doesn't stick to the pan. That's why some people add more olive oil. I just added a few teaspoons. So since I'm not a professional cook and I'm not a cooking student, what I do is I just flip it to the other side. I'm still learning how to cook every day, so new techniques is what I try to learn. Make sure you guys don't burn yourselves while cooking. And we still have some leftover pasta that we'll be adding soon, but we're just trying to get everything equal. Lower the heat because we don't want it to be boiling and overcooking everything. So now we'll be adding the leftovers of the pasta. It's just a small amount. Make sure that you guys do this carefully this time. So while we add the pasta, since this will be the very last few steps, we add the bell peppers next to it. And then do the same thing, you flip it so it'll get mixed in. So I look forward for the suggestions that you guys put in the comments, whether you're a home cook who's been cooking since you're a kid or professional chefs. I'm just trying to learn how to cook properly and better. So with new techniques means that I progress more. Making sure that I'm careful while stirring because it's almost overflowing to the top. I didn't know that this was gonna be too much, but it's still under the pan and still inside the pot, so there's no problem. Make sure the sauce gets from the bottom to the top. Make sure you guys do this slowly because you don't want to end up messing up again. And just a few more minutes of this and the pasta will be all done. So this pasta will feed my family of 4, my dad, myself, my mom, and my brother for 3 days, lunch, dinner, breakfast. Sometimes my dad and my mom bring it to work. But all the ingredients just depend on where you're at locally and see if like our sausages are here different than in other parts of the US or the Philippines. So just make sure that whatever ingredients you get in your place locally, make sure that it's the best quality and also not too expensive. You can also go for the cheaper price, whatever suits your budget, and it's a quick cleanup, quick cooking, and quick setup for the ingredients. You just cut everything up, then you add everything together. So if you're a first-time cooker, or if you're trying to learn more how to cook, or a college student like me, this isn't too difficult. You can just watch a YouTube video or do this like free-handed. But this is a tasty ingredient that you won't get sick of in like a day. You can be eating this over and over and not just once a month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me cooking. I'll be putting more cooking videos. I usually cook pasta, so I really like pasta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in, and please share this video and like. I love you guys so much. Bye.